Did it work?
Now, Shiva Justi, Director of Instructional Design, will talk about Silk Word Bank and how it can be used in teaching classes at Silk. Here is Shiva Justi.
There's literature. What time is it? I left my cell phone home. 10:55. Oh, so we still have time for work. Yeah. I'm looking for the literature.
Okay. I'm just happy to announce that Kiran Bedi and I received a PhD in the same year from IIT Delhi. But I know her, she doesn't know me.
What did you say?
Okay.
I know her,
I
she doesn't.
just wanted to talk about three topics. One is the Word Bank project. Not the Word Bank, Word Bank. So that project is sponsored by Silk, right? And primarily this year we are doing it with the Telugu language as the model. Okay? So we'll talk about Word Bank project, what it is. Then I'm going to talk about the bingo game. So once we have these words based on different themes, how you can make use of those words to develop educational material or instructional material to teach Indian languages or to teach social studies. We'll talk about that as the next topic. The third one is, and it's a very important thing, I teach at Metro State and they provide me a software called Lodestar, using which you can develop applications which can run on any browser, IE or Mozilla or Safari, any browser. And more importantly, it can also be run on iPad, Android devices and mobile phones. So at Silk, we're all excited for the possibilities. We're excited how our instruction is going to change starting next year. So I'm going to give a small demo of the Lodestar. Then I will explain what help we need from the teachers, parents, language teachers as well as social studies teachers who can spend some time in developing the educational content or instructional design using the Lodestar. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah, sorry. Before I get into the instructional design or the word bank, I just want to explain about this slide. So this is an important slide. If you see here, I have scissors, right? Most of the they speak English. So when we teach Indian languages, we teach them through English, right? So we say scissors, then how it is called in Telugu. So that is kattera. But many people, the speaking comes first rather than reading and writing. Okay? So once we have kattera, I am writing it in English, K-A-T-T-A-R-A, kattera. That's called transliteration. Transliteration, not translation. It is transliteration. Then when you have that kattera, you also need to have some mapping how those combination of English words are going to form in one single Telugu syllable. That's why I said Ka.tta.ra. So those the 7 English letters are forming into 3 Telugu syllables. Similarly, on the left hand side, I have scissors. I wrote it in Telugu. Scissors. Then again I split scissors into dots. C dot za dot s. So now we have, for just one word, we have 6 flavors. English, Telugu, transliteration to Telugu, transliteration to English, and dotted transliteration. 6 flavors. Then pictures, they speak 1000 words. So we are also showing the picture of the scissor there. That is the 7th flavor. Then there are sound icons, right next to scissors, there is a sound icon. If you click it, then it will show you, it says scissors. Similarly, next to Kattira, there is a sound icon. If you click it, it shows Kattira. So just to speak one or teach one English, one word, there are 8 different flavors of, how it can be expressed. Okay? So using that model, I have been using it in Telugu class, using the transliteration model, images, and the sounds. A lot of my students are doing projects on those themes. So next few slides I'm going to show you. Then I will switch to the how the same word list can be used towards the generating the bingo game.
China rose, mandala,
That's flowers.
arrow red.
That's colors theme.
Banana, artipan, butterfly, seed that calls kachaluk, dry chili, endu mirapakaya.
I am dancing. Menu Natya Madhutanana. I am dancing. Menu Natya.
So I just showed some samples of how the same word list is used. The scheme of English, transliteration, Telugu, sound, and image from flowers, animals, spices. So we have around 30 projects already done in the last 3 years. And this slide shows around 100 themes. 100 themes. So if you think of a theme, I should have it on the slide. If I have not thought about it, and that's where I need to have, right? Are there any other themes which I have not captured? Once you do that, then we can take the help of this project, right? We hired a guy in India to research and to get back to us with typing all the English words, typing all the Telugu words, and finding out the equivalent images and get me the list. So once we get the list, we are building the word bank. Our goal was by end of this December, we'll have at least 1500 words, 1500 to 2000 words, list of all the words. So when our silk teachers come to silk next time, they just have to tell us, okay, I'm going to teach about colors, or I'm going to teach about numbers. Then we would like to give you all the instructional material that you need so that you can walk into the class and talk about the topic. So that is our eventual goal where we want to reach. Okay. Next slide. So this is one game. So I have to switch to my computer to run this game. Typically, when you have the bingo game, it became very popular in my Telugu class. All the topics I introduced to them through bingo games. So once we generate a bingo, so this is the bingo about festivals. So we have around 100 festivals there. You can go to the next slide. So typically whenever you have the bingo game, here are some of the questions that will come. Right? What is the language? Right? You want to generate the bingo based on the English words or based on the translated words. Right? In this case, I'm going to show it with Telugu. But you can work it on Hindi or Malayalam or Kannada or Nepali, it doesn't matter, right? All that you need was a file with the list of those words. Then the next thing is, what is the theme? Once we have 1000 words or 1500 words, you just want to show the bingo game for colors or bingo game on the Andhra foods. Okay? That's the second one. Then how many students we have? I have 8 students. In the class we have 20 students. So you should be able to generate the cards based on the number of students. Then what's the board size? So if for a small students, you may want to generate the bingo game 4x4, but for advanced students, you may want to generate 6x6 or 8x8. Okay? Then how many words you want to be on the bingo game? So do you want to introduce 100 words or 10 words or 20 words? Right? Based on that, you can also control. Then when you generate the bingo, you want only the text or only the images or both text and images. So all these things are configurable through this bingo game. Next slide. So this is the one, and I just need to go to my computer to drive it. So you will hear my voice, but you don't see my face. That's okay. So here I'm running the program. So it's basically reading, all the files it has. Now I have Presidents of India. Let's say I have 70 festivals. Okay. I have 8 students. I don't want to generate more than 8. And because these are advanced students, I generate 6 by 6. I want both text as well as images. Now it says generate bingo cards. So it is basically providing the list of all the 70 words here. That is your bingo calling list. Then you have your 8 bingo cards here. Okay, it's pretty cool. It's actually going to the internet and grabbing all these images. So here I just showed based on the Telugu, but you can also choose another language. Right now, Hindi, Malayalam, this list is not here. This is where I'm looking to the help of the other teachers and other parents or other volunteers who would like to participate in this exciting World Bank project. Okay. So now I'm going to show you another one, Andhra Sweets and Snacks. Let's say I have 12 students on one day. I want 5 by 5 bingo. There are at least 100 foot, so I say 100 foot. To generate the bingo card. So now it's grabbing all the images from the internet, that's why getting those and displaying is taking a little time. But once you grab those and you save it to the local disk, you can put it in the PowerPoint or the Word, you can do many different things once you generate those things. So here is my bingo cards about Andhra. I'll show you one more example, then we can move on. So I have US presidents. Okay, US presidents, and we only have 44. All the presidents combined. Let's say I have 6 by 6. I want 7 more. Generate bingo card. So this is my list of all the presidents. List of all the presidents. This is my bingo game of the presidents. 6 by 6 cards. So now I think you got the idea of how to generate these images or these bingo lists. So if you want to see what is the source of all these files, where am I getting, how is this information stored locally. So this is where the bingo game or the bingo list comes into picture, right? The Silk Master word name. Right? So here I have all the Telugu words. I have English words, how it is written in Telugu, and how it is written in transliteration, and what is the image, right? So I'm kind of building those things. Now in similar fashion, I can, if I want to develop the same thing for Hindi, I just need to change these 2 cards, right? Rest of the things will remain same. I just have to change just the Telugu and how it's written in English. Those 2 need to be changed. So that is about the bingo game. In addition to that, there are many games possible, right? If I want to generate fill in the blanks or 7 little words, and all those things are also possible. There are bigger ideas, but depending upon the time and investments you are making, those games will come later on. But the investment we are making in terms of building the word bank, that would not change. That would remain same. Okay. So that is the second topic. Then the third topic is about the load star, right? So the best way would be to explain or run this demo directly. Okay. cancel all those out. So this is the load star gain if so this is the thought topic we are talking called load star. If you use this package, this software, any teacher, any teacher or any advanced student can generate the content. Let's say you want to introduce a topic on the colors, right? So you can introduce the topic for the first 3 or 4 slides, then you can put a quiz. You can put a quiz and post it onto the Silk website. Not only our Silk students, anyone in the world who is interested to learn that language can play this game and learn, right? So using this thing, I envision that Silk has a very important role to play, not only in Minnesota, but all over the world, right? So that day will come if with all our help by developing a lot of educational content. So Shiv is going to share this link with all of the community, the tomorrow's weekly digest. Play it out to get an idea. So if you have any ideas of contributing to this content, please speak to us. So we'll train you up and we'll also get you a licensed version, free licensed version of this package so that you can develop the educational content on either social studies or in the language. So if you see here, what we'd like to do is, I said learn Indic through English. That's a series we are proposing, right? And it's called Light. Telugu Light, Hindi Light, Kannada Light. So there will be a different, once we develop educational content on one language, the same content can be developed in multiple languages. So we're trying out slowly on the Telugu language to begin with. Can you go to the next slide? Not slide. Okay, so now basically the same Andhra sweets. I am introducing the topic of Andhra sweets. Go to the next. Actually, he's playing the game for me now. He doesn't know about it. So here, that is a list of all the English ones, Telugu ones. Can you click on that play?
ఉండ్రాళ్ళు, కజ్జికాయలు, గవ్వలు, జాంగ్రీ, పనస తొనలు, పరమాన్నము.
So it's basically to illustrate the concept of how you build the word list and how you speak and record the voice, how you can play on the browser. So if you have an Android or iPad or iPhone, you can try it out offline. It would work nicely, right? So the advantage of this one was, once we have the educational content, let's say one day the main teacher doesn't come or a substitute teacher need to take the class, we just need to tell them the topic, right? This is the topic go and teach, so they can go through this material. Okay? Go to the next slide. So try answering the question. It's saying identify the Telugu words. I put it in Telugu. So now we are developing the reading skills, right? They need to read that one and identify the corresponding English word. Okay? Now say check answer. Okay, so go to the next. So that's one model, right? You are identifying the Telugu word and identifying the English word. In the second screen, you are identifying the picture and answering it. Okay? What is that, Surya? Check answer. Okay, go to the next. So here is matching the following, right? You have some words on the left column, they are on the right hand side. You need to drag and drop those items to those boxes. You can do something, yeah? So unless students know how to read Telugu, they cannot properly match. So until they get it right, they will be playing the game. Next. So this is a different way of, you can build as many screens as you want. So here what we are doing was, there are 10 words given, 5 of them are snacks or hot, 5 of them are sweets. So you are keeping them in 2 different groups. So, yeah. So if this model works, if you are trying to teach only through English, right? Go to the next. So here, if you are teaching only through pure Telugu. The same screen as before, but here I'm teaching through Telugu. So in iPad, there is no mouse, so you can actually drag and drop with your finger. Go to the next. So this is a free-form text. Can you type something, Surya, there? Yeah, check answer. Okay, even though you learn the Telugu, he scored 50% out of 32. Good job. So you see the value of it, right? Once you develop the content, so whoever has the link, anyone in the world can play. Okay, so that is one advantage. And being a non-profit organization, that is the primary charter and focus of SILK, right? To teach Indian languages and culture or social studies to community. So if you are getting free publicity, and if at the same time we are advertising our content to all the people, not only in Minnesota but throughout the world, it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay? So. Okay, this is the last slide I have. So we have seen, the investment we are making in building the World Bank with the help of the guy in India. So SILK is making, a lot of investment there. It goes on until this December. We'll have minimum 2,500 votes. We can possibly have more, right? So I'm doing it in Telugu. If I need help in Hindi, I'm relying on Shiv, Kannada, and Bangla, but one person may not be enough. So if you want to be part of this movement, and please speak to us. So I'll give you the batches of themes, then you can validate the corresponding your language and update it. So that's how it will help. So for the teachers, you can developing the word bank, developing the bingo is automatic. You can drive to the program. But when it comes to this Lodestar content, it's manual effort. You cannot automatically create the instructional material. It takes a lot of time. Not a lot of time. For each topic, maybe a couple of hours, right? So we need your help in doing that one. If you are a parent, the same thing, right? We do distinguish between parents and teachers, but as far as getting help facility is concerned, right, we need help. For the students, I just want to let you know that there are exciting times ahead where it's not only the classroom instruction, you get to play on the iPad. Do you love it?
Yes.
Yep. That's all I have. Thank you.